Vidya about his experience of attending a district conference. He said initially it was like a melting pot of excitement of being at a big conference, meeting and interacting with meeting the different and talented people, the high of being on a big stage, nervousness of participation in the contest, the thrill of anticipation of listening to the keynote speakers, and the crescendo of awaiting for the contest results, and so much more. With that being said, Toastmaster Vidya onto the stage. Toastmaster Vidyasankar, one. One, Toastmaster Vidyasankar. Over to you.
Jeff Sutherland. Heard about him? Anybody in IT in the audience? Few people. There is a terminology, agile, scrum, that people are going gaga about. Jeff Sutherland is the co-creator of the scrum process. Graduate of the United States Military Academy, deployed in action in America's war against Vietnam, degree holder in statistics from Stanford, professor of mathematics at the United States Air Force Academy, PhD in biometrics at the University of Colorado School of Medicine. Farhad M. Limonadi, electrical engineer from the UCLA. Recipient of the Outstanding Technical Achievement Award for his work on computer memory chips while employed at IBM. Then went on to become a doctor with super specialization in neurosurgery and is now amongst America's most honored doctors. Closer home, the mothers in our families who undertake so many different things, who manage so many different things and keep us jokers and the circus that we call home going day in and day out. How do they manage all of this? What planet are they from? Jeff, Farhad, mothers, Mr. Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, dear guests, and multitaskers extraordinaire. Hold on. Did my greeting list contain the key? Multitaskers? Multitaskers? Today we live in a world where each one of us would want to proudly display a badge of our ability to multitask. And why not? After all, we are living in a world where we are constantly bombarded with demands from multiple different corners, emails, pings, phone calls, 1 minute here, need your input here, social media notifications, so on and so forth. Bosses assign us activities as if we have 24 brains, 48 hands, 96 legs. Multitaskers. Right. There are some very famous people in the world who advocate multitasking no end, and I'm sure you heard about Elon Musk, founder, creator of so many different companies, crazy companies, doing crazy kinds of things. Do you really think all of them are multitasking successfully? Think about it. I'll give you 10 seconds while I fetch my brain. There was a notification. Young professionals these days, they fill in their resumes with all kinds of sentences and weird stuff to go about showing their bosses and potential employers that they are from planet Krypton. Supermen, superwomen who can carry the world's weight on their shoulders while keeping the earth spinning simultaneously. Will it work? Raise your hand here if you have been a successful multitasker and have enjoyed it. have somebody from Glamcliff in there. Fellow Toastmasters, friends, and dear guests, countless studies have shown that we are indeed fooling ourselves. We think we can multitask. You see, our brains are amazing organs. They are capable of doing multiple different things many number of times, just not all at the same time. Our brains can do many things, but at one point in time, one thing. For those of you who like numbers, there are numerous statistics, etc., that have shown that multitasking can actually put us back by taking away almost 40% of our productive hours. Multitasking leads to increased errors, decreased productivity, and insane amounts of stress over time. So with all this negativity about multitasking, what is the antidote? What is the way ahead? Simple. Ruthless prioritization. Assertively saying no and focusing on one thing at a time. It's as simple as that. Is it? It's hard for us to say no because we always want to impress someone. It's hard for us to focus on one thing at a time. I know there are some people around here who seem to have their ears towards me, but all their attention, mind, eyes, and soul are focused on a 15 square inch device on their laps. It's hard for us to prioritize. But I encourage you, and I can only encourage you. I cannot command you, I cannot dictate to you. I can encourage you with experience from my own attempt at single tasking is that you get back and you achieve a lot more when you are able to focus on one thing at a time. There is one technique that I'd like to leave you with. It's called the Pomodoro technique that will enable you to set on this journey of single tasking. And that is, set a timer for 20 minutes, and in those 20 minutes, turn off all notifications, every distraction, and only focus on your task. Once you're done with your 20 minutes, take about a 30-second break or a 1-minute break. Restart 20 minutes. And after 2-3 cycles of 20-minute intense activity, take a 15-minute break. Friends, I wish you the focus that a circus knife thrower has. I wish you the focus that enables the mirror to deflect the sun rays to burn paper. And I wish you the ability to achieve multiple things, one thing at a time. Mr. Toastmaster.